Hi, I'm Jeremiah Proffitt. We are back from SEMA, we are back from Riyadh, and it's time for another episode of Proffitt's Resurrection Land Cruisers TV. So we feature a lot of FJ40s on this show, usually body off restorations that we've done. But one of the other Land Cruisers that is very common for us to build here is an FJ60 or an FJ62. And our most common build on those Land Cruisers is a Stage 2 restoration. So this happens to be an FJ62 Stage 2 restoration, actually more of a resto mod because we changed the engine out to a GM 5.3 liter Vortex. Yeah, I said GM. And even though I am a Toyota purist, in fact, it would be hard to become more of a Toyota lover than I am, we still offer a couple of different engine conversions. And there's a real reason for that. I love the 3FE that came in an FJ62. We repurpose them in a lot of our FJ40 builds. But the truth is, that engine combined with the automatic that was behind it got horrible fuel economy, and it wasn't that fast, and frankly, not that fun to drive. So even though I know I'm going to get comments and crap about it, the two engine conversions we offer add a lot of practical driving capability to these rigs. My favorite is the Cummins R2.8. If I had the time to build one of these for myself, this would be my daily driver too. You just can't beat the power and fuel economy combination, and it's an awesome thing to make a vehicle that people love a lot more practical and fun to drive on a daily basis. But a Stage 2 restoration makes you one heck of a nice Land Cruiser, and let's check this one out. So a Stage 2 means that we don't take the body off the frame, but we restore all of the other components individually so you still get a really nice finished product. On a Stage 2 restoration, we remove the doors and the hatch and tailgate. We also remove the hood and the front clip, bumpers, and all of the small accessories. Then all of those subcomponents are stripped down so that we can refinish the entirety of them. Sometimes we restore the engine compartment on a Stage 2 restoration, and sometimes we don't. It really depends on if the customer wants to have the inside of their engine compartment look as good as the rest of the rig. In this case we did not, but we did install a 5.3 liter Vortex and a 4L60E automatic. Even though some people cringe at the thought of putting a Chevy or other engine into a Toyota Land Cruiser, you cannot argue the drivability and practicality of an FJ62 with a GM drivetrain. It just gets better fuel economy, and there's more power, and it's actually cheaper and easier to work on. This customer chose to go with FJ40 wheels, powder-coated black, and FJ40 hubcaps to add to the retro feel of this build. Most FJ62 restorations do receive a new interior. This interior is reupholstered in 100% leather, and there's a new carpet kit as well. There's usually a myriad of a la carte mechanical repair on a Stage 2 restoration as well, and this vehicle received new brakes and a knuckle rebuild. Mechanically speaking, with the engine conversion, the transmission and transfer case rebuilds, and the axle rebuilds, this rig is ready to go for a long time into the future. You guys have heard me talk about Vortex. And that's because it's the two-part polyurea coating that we use on the inside and underside of most of our restorations. And on an FJ60-62 restoration, often we use it down here on the rockers. It's nothing too complicated, but this really does prevent a lot of those rock chips that especially 60s get from the front and back tires throwing rocks up and chipping the rocker. And it's also a really good surface to prevent rust. And in this case, you'll notice that we removed the chrome trim, often called a snake blinder, and filled those holes as well. So this is a much more durable surface than paint right here. It's going to last a lot longer, and it's going to prevent the rust. Just one of the cool things you can do on a 60 or 62 restoration. So speaking of FJ62 Restomods, here is another one that's just been completed here. It's another 1988, and it's a little bit different than the last one we showed you. This truck is another stage 2 restoration. It's been put through our test procedure already, and it's 100% ready to go to its owner. Even got a little mud on it when we were driving it, and this is one of my favorite Land Cruisers to drive because it has a Cummins R2.8 and a 5-speed transmission. It's optimal fuel mileage, lots of power, and very comfortable to drive rig. So let's check this one out. This FJ62 is just like the last one we looked at, a stage 2 restoration with an engine conversion. I explained what a stage 2 meant, but now I'll explain why we do stage 2s. We don't offer a stage 1 restoration on a 60 series, and that's because it's just wrong to close the doors on a vehicle and start painting. You need to remove the major components so you don't have tape lines or paint lines in places that are going to end up being an eyesore or causing a problem later. This FJ62 also received a new interior, but not with leather. This is a replica fabric that looks almost like the original material did, and it's a great option for a very stock looking interior. The engine choice for this FJ62 was the venerable Cummins R2.8. You've seen a lot of them on this show, and that's because we've installed a lot of them. It's just such a great choice. We've got this conversion dialed in for 60s and 62s, and we've got a lot more of them on the schedule. Also with this Land Cruiser, the customer chose not to restore the engine compartment. That's an a la carte item to our stage 2 restorations. Had we restored the engine compartment, there would be shiny new gray paint, you would see all new brake lines, and we would have restored all of the small subcomponents inside the engine compartment. So we always talk about the big projects that we're finishing up on this show, but here's an example of one of the smaller projects that we do. It's a 1HZ diesel in an FJ80. Check it out. Everybody loves a Toyota diesel, and the 1HZ is a tried and true straight 6 naturally aspirated diesel that Toyota's been using for an awful long time. In this case, we didn't do any cosmetic work, just the 1HZ diesel and a 5-speed transmission and a part-time 4-wheel drive conversion to go with it. So when you're doing a manual conversion in an FJ80, it's hard to get the shifter to come up in a decent looking place because of the center console that was designed for an automatic transmission shifter. But in this case, this turned out really nicely. We just made a new plate for the top that replaced the wood paneling plastic piece that was there for the automatic, and a custom shifter boot ring that takes care of the transfer case and the transmission shifter. Super cool setup, doesn't cost a lot of money. Thanks for watching, and for all the best Land Cruiser content, make sure you tune into all of our YouTube video series. I think there's 33 or 34 of them on there now. Plus on Instagram, we are at ProCruiser, Proffitt's Resurrection Land Cruisers on Facebook, and also resurrectionlandcruisers.com.